I was still in preschool.
Wait,
I remember
what?
when
Oh my god, I can't even remember I did something like this. Wait, what? Yo, what is going on, everyone? Today we are going to be doing a different type of video. Like the title suggests, I will be reacting to some of my old videos for the first time ever because I've done a lot on my channel. My whole setup has changed so much, so I want to revisit the journey I took from, for example, the first video I've ever created to the videos that I'm creating now, and just seeing the journey, the process that I took, because a lot of things have changed, and I'm gonna try to make this like a a series, so more of these videos might be coming. So give a like if you want to see more. You know what, 1K likes and I will whip up the next video in the next week. I wish it was like that, but regardless, I'm gonna make another one sooner or later because I can't fit in all of, like, cause I've done a lot. I can't fit in all of it into like one video because it would like take way too long. And that's the reason why I want to do this, because I have accumulated a lot of content, not only on this channel but on some other channels. Like I've done gaming, I've done vlogs overseas, and I've talked about movies as my main thing. It's been almost 3 years. We've got another 2 months until it's officially 3 years since I started this bitch. Wow, I've been on YouTube for 3 years. Still struggling to hit 100 subs. But yeah, 3 years feels like a damn long time, and I've done a lot, so grab something to eat, grab some drinks, maybe some chips, because this might be a long one. I've got my White Russian right here. That is damn good. Let's get started. You know what I love doing? I used to love like scrolling down here and see how far it would take for me to get to the very end of the page. And it's like the more videos I created, the longer it took to get to the bottom of the page, and made me feel better because I had more videos. Okay, let's start with the first video I've ever done, because I feel like this is just logical, you know what I mean? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
it's actually a very nice day out.
Oh my god. I just I just remembered how cringeworthy this is going to be. Okay, so just the preface. This was like an intro because I wanted to do something like this to kind of celebrate like the start of my channel, whatever, before I did movie reviews. So I went outside with my fucking bag and just a phone and fucking recorded myself vlogging outside.
It's pretty sunny. It looks sunny, but it is windy, and it is a very cool day. Well, that's Melbourne for you. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Y'all probably wondering who I am.
With the background music as well. God. That's the thing about background music. It's so hard to find good non-copyrighted background music because most of them are just shit that people put in their videos and that you've heard thousands of times already.
Like, who's this random Asian dude with the squinty eyes?
Okay, that's yeah. I was like in high school I was bullied a lot for my squinty eyes cuz I'm Asian. Yeah, I'm Asian. Fun fact. Who would have thought?
Starting to upload YouTube videos. I'm Julian, as you probably already know, but I like movies, gaming, and traveling, and thinking about starting a YouTube channel where I upload movie reviews. So why movie reviews? Like, why couldn't it be something else? Well, I'm an avid moviegoer. I go to the cinemas on average once a week, and
True.
most of my friends don't have the time to do that. So
Okay, the reason why my voice kind of went like down low a little bit was because this would have been awkward. I imagine this to be awkward as fuck because I'm introverted, and recording like this out in public, like, what if people were like looking out the windows and seeing this weird ass fucking kid just recording on his phone and talking?
after I watch the movie, I really have no one to discuss it with. So I thought it'd be a great idea to, start uploading YouTube videos. And hopefully my goal is to start a community where, you know, we can discuss certain topics, mostly movies, but eventually there will be more. Who knows? But
yeah, who knows? 3 years later, none of that has come to fruition.
for now, I'm starting to upload movie reviews. I don't claim to be a movie critic, but I will give you my honest opinion about them so that we can discuss together.
Man, I
Yeah,
missed
anyway.
this. I actually remember that. Let me rewind. Okay, back here was when that was my bus stop, right? This was back in my old house, not my current one, where my old setup was, and I'll show you in a bit. But I remember traveling to the theaters by myself every Thursday when it released. Man, this is taking me back to memory lane.
About them so that we can discuss together. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys can help leave a like. Even though this probably won't be the first video that most of you guys will watch, but I hope you guys can leave a sub to grow the channel. Yep, that really helps, you know. I mean, you don't have to, but it's literally one click. It's literally 1 second. Expect video uploads, at least 2 videos a week. Because like I said, I upload movie reviews, right?
At least 2 videos a week. Oh, God. Those were the days, huh? That's why I did all those flashback reviews and all that stuff. But now, I calculated. The last year, I only made, on average, 1 video a week. 1 point something. 1.1 videos a week or something. That's crazy. I've, over the years, over the months and years or whatever, I've just lost passion, like legit, when creating my YouTube channel. Like, I legit 3 a.m., 2 a.m. It wasn't that I just couldn't sleep, but I just thought, you know what? Why not just create my YouTube channel? Literally stayed up all night to create like my about page, my channel name, all that jazz, and oh my god. Well, let's just say 3 years of not having that many people watch my videos. Yeah, that does something to you. That does something to you.
Ironically, I'm actually going to see a movie right now.
Wait.
And I will post a review of that movie.
Wait, right now? I don't remember going to... Yeah, I don't remember.
In 2 days, at the most. But I will not I will not reveal what that movie is. But you guys probably don't even mind or care that much because, like I said, this probably won't be the first video that you guys will watch, but whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, it is a really nice day out today, and my arm is getting tired.
That's the end of the video.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys.
Not bad, not bad.
Video.
I guess this is like an insight to how my town looks like. So.
Why do I keep saying you know? Why do I fucking keep saying you know?
Okay, I always like adding something funny at the end. But yeah, okay. Now we are gonna move on to the first Alita Battle Angel, the first review I have ever done. God, the thumbnail design too. Oh man, the thumbnail design. You can tell how much better my thumbnail design got throughout the years. It's crazy, man. At first, I did not even. I didn't even fucking put in my own like customized face thumbnail. I just put in the default one that I had like the first day I had like shooting shit. Like, okay, here we go. And then I'm like, wow, I wonder what happens next. And then it just ends. The credits start rolling, and then I'm like, okay, cool intro, cool. Battle Angel is about a girl who's abandoned in a scrapyard and then found by a cyborg doctor called Ito, who takes her in and then builds her a new body. When she wakes up, she has no memory of who she is or the world in which she finds. Okay, first of all, oh my god, like, I don't know. Dude, look at the quality of the video. It's like the quality of these videos is so bad. The camera was so close to me. There's no color correction in this video at all. And I'm pretty sure I was using the my camera's inbuilt microphone. The people who say you don't need professional equipment to start content creation, that is true, but to succeed better? Yes, because we're living in 2021 for heaven's sake. I mean, people expect good quality content. And as she tries to navigate her new life, Ito tries to shield her from her past life, but that ends up backfiring. Now, I just watched this movie last night at the special 3D preview screening here in Melbourne. The whole place was packed, but I am
Oh my god.
you can tell I literally had no screen presence at all here. Like, I just sounded like a robot. I just watched this in the special advanced screenings here in Melbourne. Whole place was packed. The thing was though, back in the day, I was basically memorizing what I had to say because I'd write like a full blown fucking script in Word and then print it out or have it on my phone and just read it. Or just memorize the script and just read it over time and just have it laying by next to me. Now it's much easier though. Now I have a kind of like a teleprompter kind of thing. Bummed out that I had to wait to see this movie. I mean, some people already got to see it a week ago. I was very excited to watch this movie because ever since the trailer dropped a few months back, I have been eyeing this movie. Plus, I would see the trailer every time I went to see a movie in the last month or two. The trailer looked like the movie had everything. Visuals, action, emotion. And boy, was I right. Saying this movie was awesome is a complete understatement. I loved this movie. I need to watch that movie again. I think my critiquing got different over time. Like, I feel like I was more forgiving with movies back in the day. Like, now I'm critiquing a lot. I'm being more harsher. Like, if I see one flaw in a movie, even so tiny, I will not give a really good movie an A+ score. In fact, I don't think any movie I've seen this year has got an A+ score or perfect score. First fight. How is she so good at fighting? Well, we learned that through her flashbacks later in the movie. This movie is dark, like I said. This movie doesn't bias the good guys. Well, it does in a certain way, but not in a bland, black and white, the heroes always win scenario. I mean, we see Hugo die twice, and then we see Alita being chopped to parts halfway through the movie. And that ending though, wow. We will get to that later though. Yeah, my man, I don't know. Like, editing is one thing that you get better over time, but the screen presence is the main thing. I've changed so much, you know. Some of my videos early in the year, like, you can tell if I'm like, if I don't like sound enthusiastic, it's because I lost passion. Some of the videos this year created, I definitely don't have an enthusiastic tone. The thing is, when you're recording, you just forget about these things. And me, especially me being introverted, it's hard. Like, I was camera shy. And that's the thing, even though I used to watch YouTube on a daily basis, right? Like, I used to watch Chris Duckman and Jeremy Johns, the two biggest movie reviewers on this platform. I still, they were the reason I wanted to pursue YouTube, but like, making videos is a whole nother beast. I had trouble, as you can tell. Okay, we're gonna skip past this because it'll take too long to watch all of this. I still have some other ones I want to get into too. But this is just basically showing you, probably a sequel. Basically showing you my first video ever. And you're gonna see later, you're gonna see in the next video how it changed. I really don't understand the 60% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and why anyone would hate this movie. But I do understand this. Everyone has their own opinions. And these are mine. I'm going to give... Sure, but I don't need to mention that anymore. Alita Battle Angel. And you know what? I like that. I still like that. Thumbs up if you want me to bring that back. Now I have something different. Well, I've been changing that, but damn, I completely forgot I had this sound effect. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review if you made it this far. If you made it this far. Please leave a like and sub. You can tell how I thought that YouTube isn't an overnight process and that not many people would be watching that. This channel. Also, please leave a comment. I'm interested to hear other people's thoughts on this movie and this review. And if you are interested in how I grade my movies, please check the link in the description box below. Also, if you haven't already, please check out my previous video. Until next time. Until next time, boys. Oh, this is the old one? Damn. I didn't have the special intro thing effect, the explosion thing that I have now, which looks way better, but damn, dude, I've been doing until next time for every video. Every single video. I'm pretty damn sure that I posted on this fucking channel. And I don't even remember. I think the first time I did it, I just did it on a whim. Just did it like just did it just randomly, like I didn't like. And now that's been like what I've been doing. It's been me. It's been part of me now. Yeah, that's crazy. I did that in the first ever video. Not technically the first ever video, but the first ever review ever. But you're gonna see, okay? You're gonna see in the next video, Happy Death Day flashback review. You're gonna see how much it's changed. Bam! Focus is on Tree, a college girl who gets killed by a baby mask wearing murderer. And when she gets murdered, she wakes up and the day resets itself. She then learns that she has... Okay, it clearly sounds like I'm reading off a script. See, that's the thing. That's how much I've changed. You look at my recent videos and I'm more enthusiastic. I sound like I'm just improvising as I go as well. That's the thing, screen presence. I've become way less camera shy over the years and it's great. But you can see the difference, right, between this one and the Alita Battle Angel one, where the color correction and the camera kind of placement thing is better. And I'm pretty sure in this video, like, after this one, I realized how bad it actually was. And that's the thing. Like, when I why did I upload these? Thinking that, like, I at least would have thought that there was somehow good, right? But it's like, what I thought was good, actually, it wasn't that good. And I don't know if that's the same case for my videos right now. I think they look pretty good. Maybe in 2 years, I might think they look like trash. But that's the thing. YouTube is a big self-taught process. And with nobody really there guiding you, you don't really know. You're on the ropes by yourself. And this just shows you the journey I took, you know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, after this, I got an external mic. I changed my setup a bit. And there you have it. Okay, Avengers Endgame. I remember, like, before I recorded this video, I was legit on my bed, tired as hell. And that's the thing, making these videos aren't easy. I go out, watch the movie, bang, 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 and after I come home, I'm already pretty tired. I have to script it, I have to do the thumbnails, I have to record, which back in the day took, like, I believe this took 30 minutes to record. And then edit, upload, tags, descriptions, boom, whole day's over. Next day I have to take to fucking relax. So yeah, making these videos aren't easy. Let's see if I sound different in here though, like I'm tired or anything. So Avengers Endgame is finally here. And I think it's safe to say that this is the most anticipated movie of 2019 for most people, myself included. I was so excited. Oh, you know what? Screen presence is better. I sound more energetic. Problem still is though, I had no idea how to plot my camera, how to do my audio, because you notice that my audio sounds different every video, especially in the early days. And that's because it was always me trying to edit in Premiere Pro and just find the best possible audio. And like I said before, what I thought was good was never good. Why the hell, like, throughout this whole year straight, my audio always sounded like this. Crappy. And then obviously, with better equipment comes better fucking quality. Like, actually, back in the day, I had this, a Tascam, and I just used this, like the top things, in a box in my fucking lap. And that's legit how I recorded my audio. And over time, I had a Rode Fluffy mic thing that attached to the external. And now I have a lav mic. But you know, the beauty of the lav mic, it's attached to this fucking shirt, but I have a lav mic. The beauty of it, the beauty of good audio isn't in its natural form. You have to go edit it in Premiere, and now I think I've done a pretty decent job. You let me know though, because I generally don't have any feedback on any of my videos. But look at this too. Back in the day, I used to plop. I didn't have a permanent tripod that I would plop my DSLR camera on. I would have a broken music stand, which I just pop my camera on with a bit of tape and just called it a day. And that's why in this video, that majority of videos in 2019 when I first started, the camera angle was a bit, lopsided. But yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, I might be here all day if I'm just dilly-dabbling. Damn, this is gonna be a long-ass video. How long will this be? Evolution of Peter Parker. Okay, these two videos I created basically when I was binge watching Video Game Donkey or whatever. And I didn't try to become like them, but they inspired me to make kind of funny videos. Or cringe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, here we go, boys.
Spider-Man 3 is actually good.
Hell yeah, bro.
With the release of Spider-Man Far From Home this week, I thought it'd be a good time to revisit all of these Spider-Man movies leading up to this one. God, I bet I'm going to get some hate for this video. As you all should know, the Spider-Man films have been through a roller coaster of ups and downs. You know, the character's been played by 3 different actors and went through 2 major reboots. You've got Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, you've got Garfield, you've got Tom Holland's.
Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting couple of movies.
And you said 2 movies, it means Homecoming 2 and 3?
Spoiler
Yeah,
man.
there'll be Spider-Man
Spider-Man? More like Spoiler Man.
3. It won't be Homecoming 2 and 3, yeah.
Almost.
That's dope.
I remember
Tom,
this.
I'm so excited to be working with you on Infinity War. I thought you'd like to be the first.
It's actually...
But you want to know the reason why Sam Raimi's and Mark Webb's Spider-Man movies got cut? Both Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 sucked ass, and they weren't making much money, so both directors said, fuck it, we'll let Sony handle this. But before we get more into these kind of details, let's start at the very beginning.
2002.
The first Spider-Man film.
Ow! Fuck.
It was the year
that was so loud. Why did I think that was acceptable?
I was still in preschool.
Wait,
I remember when...
Oh my god, I can't even remember I did something like this? Wait, what?
Wait,
hold up, I need to watch this again. What the fuck was that?
The first Spider-Man film. It was the year 2002. I was still in preschool.
Actual footage of me, by the way.
I remember when the first Spider-Man movie dropped, everyone was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And I'm pretty sure I was one of those kids who would wear a Spider-Man outfit and pretend to be Spider-Man.
Oh my god. Dude, I swear, is this not a good video? Do people not enjoy... Dude, I'm having a blast watching this.
I admit though, I was still a little bit too young at the time. I didn't read any of the comics, so I didn't know much about what was going on. But the movie does do a good job of telling the story of Spider-Man. Like how he got his powers, what he could do, and throughout the movie we saw him transform from an average teenage student to a superhero. This movie was very good, but on rewatch I could see a lot of flaws with the movie. Most of them can be thrown to the side, but one thing that I couldn't stand about that movie was that there would be some very cheap jump scares.
Whoa.
Got you, didn't I?
Yep.
That shit just randomly popped out while I was watching the movie.
2004.
Spider 2 with Dr. Octagon.
Oh my god.
Pretty sure this movie was just the first one, but better.
This is funny, but cringy at the same time.
Oh, I think people hated this movie. Okay, let's recap. Spider-Man 1 had a very consistent story and one villain.
You know what? I think what's ruining it, though, for me, What's ruining it is the audio. Like, I think the content's good, but the backdrop, the what I had, and the audio quality is what's putting the content down.
Spider-Man 2 had a very consistent story and one villain. So in Spider-Man 3, they just said, fuck it, we're gonna redo everything we did right in the first two Spider-Man movies and give them a movie with a messy story with multiple subplots that don't even finish. Oh, and make Tobey Maguire dance. In all honesty though, I actually really enjoyed Spider-Man 3.
Sure, people have their own opinions. I actually really enjoyed Spider-Man 3, which I might get to here.
Despite all its flaws, I still think it is the best movie in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy because it is very interesting and exciting. Sure, there's way too many characters and subplots that could have been stretched out to further Spider-Man movies. Like how Spider-Man 3 focused on Harry Osborn, 4 on Sandman, and 5 on Venom. What do we have in this movie? The whole arc of evil Peter Parker and the story about the Venom symbiote attaching itself to Eddie Brock, Harry Osborn getting in with MJ, and then the story about Sandman and his daughter, and then the whole thing about Harry Osborn trying to kill Spider-Man. But that wouldn't have led to that epic third act with Spider-Man and the new Green Goblin teaming up against Sandman and Venom. Another reason I enjoy this film was because I was a kid, and that was the first time I saw Venom on the big screen.
Yeah.
And I have liked Venom as a character ever since.
That's the exact reason. I forgot to bring that up in my Venom vs. Carnage review. I've always liked Venom as a kid. He creeped me the fuck out, and that's solely the reason why I love Spider-Man 3 that much. And back then I liked variety, you know. We had Sandman, we had the new Green Goblin, you know. What's his name? I forgot. Harry Osborn? I forgot the actor's name, but Harry Osborn, it's been a while. But Harry Osborn betraying Peter, Peter turning bad. We had all these fucking everything crammed into one fucking movie, and it was back when I was a kid. Having that much in one movie was just awesome.
The ending was also pretty emotional. Also, honorable mention to J.J. Jameson. That guy was amazing.
Again. Time to take your pill. Not that one. Not that one.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, though,
dude, I remember watching this movie like with my parents one night, and just when that scene came on, I was just fucking laughing my ass off. So were my parents.
Spider-Man 3 failed and people didn't like it, but also because Sam Raimi failed to finish the Spider-Man 4 script in time, Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6 never happened, even though they were planned.
That's a shame.
But what would have happened if those Spider-Man films were never cancelled? Well, Sam Raimi had a few ideas as to who Spider-Man would face next. The most notable ones would be Kirk Connors as the Lizard, the Vulture, Mysterio, the Shocker, and Rhino, all of which we see in later Spider-Man films. But sadly, this never happened and Sam Raimi threw in the towel. Instead, the Spider-Man series got rebooted and became The Amazing Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man was too mainstream, so they had to put The Amazing before it.
Hey, that's actually a good point you raised there.
I actually really liked this rendition of Spider-Man. I liked Andrew Garfield's portrayal as Spider-Man, and Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy was just mint.
The mint. Yeah, the Amazing, back then I was really easily influenced, and The Amazing Spider-Man turned me into really loving Emma Stone. Really loving her as an actress. And I just binge watched all of her fucking videos, like Superbad, Easy A, a lot of others that I can't remember because that was like, what, 7 years ago or something? That was probably the best part about The Amazing Spider-Man, just Gwen Stacy.
Their chemistry together was easily one of the best things in those movies. Unfortunately,
also, I have to say, she looked like one of the girls I had a crush on in class as well.
Spider-Man took the same route that Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy took. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 sucked ass, so they decided to scratch The Amazing Spider-Man 3 and 4. Which was hinted towards the end of the movie and the post-credit scene that it'd be Spider-Man
remember
facing
that.
off against Rhino and the Sinister Six.
That
Also,
became
Dennis
the game, I'm pretty sure. The PS4 Spider-Man game?
Leary, who played the police officer and father of Gwen Stacy, later revealed that a future movie could see Peter Parker develop a formula that would be able to revive dead people, and that Emma Stone would potentially come back to play Spider-Gwen.
All rumors, all theories, I guess.
Would have been so cool to see. Now, the reason why The Amazing Spider-Man 2 did bad was almost the same reason that Spider-Man 3 had. That the story was messy, there were too many characters, and that the villain, Electro, wasn't very interesting. Me personally, I actually liked The Amazing Spider-Man 2, much more than 1 even, because it was interesting and exciting.
To this day, I still think that is the case.
Agree that Electro wasn't the most interesting villain, but I really liked Jamie Foxx's performance as him, especially early on in the movie. I also liked the new Green Goblin. Dane DeHaan did pretty well, and this movie got me to like him as an actor a lot
Also
more.
true.
I remember it was the holidays of 2014. I was going to see the Spider-Man movie with my friend. He wanted to see the stupid Muppets movie instead, so I had to watch it by
I remember
myself.
that.
I was sitting at the very back of the theater. The theater was packed, but life was good. I remember watching the movie. It was
good
such
old
a
days.
bittersweet moment.
Am I
but
right?
Because I never really read any of the comics or knew that Gwen dies, the final act of the movie was very intense. So ultimately, I think I'm in the minority when I say that The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3 were my favorite films in their respective series. And I guess another reason why is because I have very fond memories of watching them for the first time. So it almost feels very nostalgic. And you know how nostalgia gets you in the deepest of parts. But anyway.
Oh. That suddenly black screen, I was like, is that the end or something?
Boom, 2017 and onwards, Tom Holland portrays the new Spider-Man as a younger version of Peter Parker. And he becomes part of the Avengers, which is awesome to see. And I would have to say that Tom Holland is probably my most favorite portrayal of Spider-Man. Not really for any particular reason, it just feels right.
Ooh. Young Julian, I'm going to have to disagree on you now. Yeah, look, I still, honestly, I don't know. None of the Spider-Mans, the portrayals of Spider-Man were the best. I guess Peter Parker, because, wait, Peter Parker. No. I guess Tobey Maguire's because he was the first Spider-Man. So it feels more right. Tom Holland just feels way too young because if you compare it to, because we know Venom, towards the end of Venom vs. Carnage, okay, Venom vs. Carnage spoilers, Venom is going to be introduced into the MCU, right? And who is Venom played by? Tom Hardy. Who is Spider-Man now played as? Tom Holland. How many years are between them? It's like we've got a grown-ass man fighting a little boy. Which is funny to think about, you know? A high schooler, like, being in the MCU. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of a young Peter Parker. Like, I'd rather someone like Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire.
But it's weird to see a younger Spider-Man, and also seeing the recurring characters once again.
True.
Like Flash, the kid who would always try and bully Peter. He looks so different in each Spider-Man series.
Yeah, exactly. It's so funny. He looked like such a beast in the first two portrayals of Spider-Man, and then in the third one, he was just a fucking nerd. Now, I don't know how he was in the comics. Never read them, but whatever.
And also Aunt May as well.
Damn.
Also, this is the first Spider-Man where
everyone got younger.
And also Aunt May.
Everyone got fucking younger.
As well. Also, this is the first Spider-Man where they don't really introduce him and how he got his powers. But I guess by now everyone already knows, and he was kind of introduced in Captain America Civil War, where he stole Captain America's shield. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, I was not. I'm pretty sure I watched this in theaters, and I was not expecting that at all.
I remember the first time I saw that trailer, I was like, holy shit, Spider-Man is back. Yes.
Oh, okay. I saw it in the trailer. Never mind.
So it's cool to see Spider-Man being a part of the Avengers. And Peter Parker's relationship with Tony Stark, almost like a father-son relationship, which was very heartwarming to watch. And I like how the Spider-Man films stay true to the witty humor that they hold on to, and that every actor who portrays Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, is very charismatic on screen. I thoroughly enjoyed Spider-Man Homecoming. In fact, it's probably my most favorite Spider-Man movie to date. And it's crazy because at the time of
exactly. The Homecoming is actually really good. Before rewatching it just recently to prepare me for No Way Home, I was like, oh, this movie's not going to be that good. Like, I remember it. It just has the Vulture. But then I rewatched it and wow. It is actually really, it still is really fucking good.
watching the movie in 2017, I didn't know that Tom Holland was British because he pulls off that American accent so well. There is one slip up in that movie though. But yeah, the movie was great, and Michael Keaton was excellent as the Vulture as well. And I'm looking forward to his return. Not in Far From Home, but probably the movie after that.
Yeah, you know what? Will that happen? I mean, right now, as I'm recording this, I'm recording this 3 days before I go to watch No Way Home. So, I wonder what surprises that movie holds. Although I'm pretty sure I already know 2 of them, which, should I just say them now? Okay. Yeah, the other Spider-Mans are gonna be in that movie, all of them, because it's gonna combine the whole fucking multiverse fucking of madness shit. But sources or theories say there's gonna be something much more exciting, like another member. Could it be Vulture?
So can we talk about Far From Home because I am really pumped to be seeing that tomorrow. I don't know much about Mysterio other than he is supposed to be a villain. But in the trailer, it kind of looked like Mysterio was teaming up with Spider-Man. Which likely isn't the case, and Mysterio has some ulterior motive that I'm looking forward to seeing if that is the case. Interesting thing is, I saw a fan theory in the comment section of the trailer talking about something like Mysterio actually created those giant monsters and tries to defeat them himself in order to outshine Spider-Man and somehow put him in a bad light.
You know what? That just shows you how accurate fan theories are.
I mean, I don't know, something like that. But it's interesting, but it's a fan theory after all. Will we see a reboot in the future? I don't think so, because
probably
everyone
not.
seems to like Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
You know what's funny? When I was watching Far From Home, it was in a packed theater. I mean, this time No Way Home, it's probably the biggest movie event of the year, and people say it's going to be bigger than Endgame, which I wouldn't be surprised if it is, and I'm excited either way. But it's going to be really packed as well. And when I was watching Far From Home, No Way Home, I get those terms confused sometimes. But when I was watching Far From Home, dude, when Tom Holland took off his shirt, literally a whole row of fucking girls were like screaming, like, oh, ooh, oh my god. You could just imagine.
So unless Spider-Man Homeless screws up, it's very unlikely. So who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Spider-Man Homeless.
Down below. Like the video if you liked it, and drop a sub to help the channel out. Also, feel free to check out my previous video and stay tuned for my review of Spider-Man Far From Home tomorrow. Until next time.
Okay, yeah, I still remember that meme, Spider-Man Homeless. Okay, let's move on to Far From Home then, I guess.
What's up, guys? Just got back from the Night Monkey screenings.
Oh my.
I got this poster right here at Walmart, $99.
Okay, that's where I stop. That is where I stop, okay. Okay, if you want to see more videos like this, this video is going to be really long. I don't know how long, but if you want to see more, if you want to see me react to this one and many more, drop a like, drop a sub. You know, help a brother out. But regardless, I'm gonna be making more videos like this because this was fun. You know, this was pretty fun. So yeah, I guess like and sub if you enjoyed. Check out any of my previous videos, and until next time.